Hey guys, it's Miss Kruger. I'm going to do a quick tutorial on unit rate, slide 5, to help you get started. And this is to help you with your Edmonton lesson, application of unit rate. So the learning target, what we want you to be able to do is not only solve problems, but understand what you're solving. I can solve unit rate problems, including those involving unit pricing and constant speed. So we want you to be able to consistently be able to solve problems with unit rate. To break the vocabulary down further, what is unit rate? Well, first we need to know what rate is. Rate compares two quantities with different units. For example, 160 beats every 2 minutes. In this case, we're comparing beats in minutes. So unit rate, we tack that word unit in front of rate. It's when a rate has a denominator of 1. For example, using the example above, 80 beats per minute per 1 minute. So beats 160 beats every 2 minutes, but if I want to know unit rate, that means I want to know how many beats per minute. So let's get into some strategies to solve for unit rate. Again, the one that most of us, once you get very comfortable with unit rate, then you know the first strategy is to simply divide. So this is a strategy I use like 99.9% of the time. But there's other ways to solve for unit rate too. You can write an equation from a word problem. And the third one is set up a proportion. Now, use a proportion when you are unsure as to what number should be divided. So I have some students who sometimes get confused on what number is the numerator, what's the denominator, and when in doubt, a proportion will help you figure that out. So all three strategies help you solve for unit rate. So again, once you're super comfortable, you'll be dividing for unit rate in no time. So application of rates tutorial, slide 5. Here's the same question, but we're going to work this out together. Rosemarie drove from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The distance between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh is 305 miles. Okay, two cities, 305 miles in between. Rosemarie reached Pittsburgh 5 hours after she left Philadelphia. What is the speed at which she drove her car? So we are looking for how many miles per hour did she drive? So let's get some color coordination going here. So 305, the unit is miles. And we know she drove 305 miles. And we know the other unit we are comparing is hours. It took her 5 hours to drive 305 miles. So we want to know how many miles did Rosemarie drive in 1 hour. That helps us break down, calculate her average speed, and especially those of us in Texas, we do that all the time. How many miles can I travel in an hour, and how many hours is it going to take me to get there? So let's go ahead and use strategy number 1. We are going to simply divide. When we are looking for unit rate, we divide. That's going to tell us miles per hour. So 5 goes here 6 times, subtract, down. We know she can drive 61 miles per hour. Now you might be wondering, well, Ms. Kruger, how did you know miles, 305 was your dividend and 5 was your divisor? Again, if you're needing that kind of assistance, you can always set up a proportion. If you're looking for how many miles are in 1 hour, when you set up the proportion, you can see that these two numbers are the ones that are being multiplied, and this is our number that we are dividing by. So when you are unsure as to who goes where, you can always set up a proportion to help you better see it. So we can confidently state that Rosemarie drives 61 miles per hour. So that is our quick tutorial to help you on question 5. Hope this helps, guys. Bye.